I'm not poking a bear. I'm saying that he's a stone. And I've spoken to 2 men he's lived in sales with. Who you had with? Curtis? No, I'm not saying allegedly. You're and you know it.
Jaguar Wright has never been the type to bite her tongue. Over the years, she stepped forward with some seriously bold claims about major names like R. Kelly, Diddy, and Jay-Z. And because some of what she said in the past actually ended up getting attention, people were genuinely caught off guard when she recently set her sight on one of the biggest names in hip-hop, 50 Cent.
I know you're tight, Curtis. You're gonna fall for one of my niggas real soon. See if you figure out which one.
Now, if you are not too familiar with Jaguar Wright, here is what you need to know. She comes up as a part of the Neo Soul movement back in the day, running in the same circle as artists like Jill Scott and The Roots. But over the time, music took a backseat. She became far better known for publicly calling out what she says is the dark, hidden side of the entertainment industry. Her message has always been the same. Powerful people protect each other, and any artist who refuses to play the game gets pushed out. So, what actually started all of this? Well, Jaguar began speaking about why she is walking away from music industry. According to her, there were influential people working quietly behind the scene, blocking real talent while making sure their hand-picked insiders stayed protected.
And they couldn't compete with my passion for the truth. The thing that hurts me is I have so many producers that have amazing records that they have been not allowed to release because someone paid for them not to be released. Which is why I walked away the way that I did, because I just wanted them to have a real shot without, when you have a billionaire ex-boyfriend.
And then the conversation shifted straight toward 50 Cent. Jaguar claimed that she has been deliberately painted as crazy or unstable, and she believes that's no accident. In her view, certain powerful people would much rather see her buried in legal trouble or public drama than out her talking freely. But the biggest claim she made, the one that really set the internet on fire, was about 50 Cent's personal life. She alleged that despite years of making homophobic jokes, anti-gay comments in public, 50 Cent is privately a gay man living in the closet. And to be clear, Jaguar wasn't the first person to ever say something like this.
I'm dying to know, why do you call 50 curly?
He's not straight, he's a fag, he's gay. You know it, I know it.
After her comments dropped, people started going back through 50 Cent's music catalog. Some were jokingly pointing out that sound like many men hits differently when you look at them through this new lens. A lot of viewers initially dismissed what Jaguar said as just another wild rant. But others started digging, and they claimed these kind of rumors about 50 Cent had actually been floating around for years. According to them, Jaguar wasn't breaking new ground. She was just bringing whispered conversation into the open. And one name that kept coming up was a rapper named Smurf.
I feel like a lot of people, I had 2 record deals, right? Mm-hmm. And they wanted your butt? Yeah.
Wait, hold on. You was with T with it.
Look, my man. Hey, nothing.
Hold on, you ain't blink. Jesus, okay. You said, yo, with you when they wanted your butt, bro.
For a long time, those stories were easy to laugh off. But supporters of Jaguar also pointed to old comments from rapper Spider Dog, who had previously dropped some pretty strong hints that 50 Cent was attracted to men.
On television, there was a Caucasian homosexual man who was interviewing him along with his co-host. He informed him that last time Vivica Fox was present on the show, she indicated that she thought 50 Cent was a homosexual himself. They called 50 Cent and said, "Oh no, because I let her have portals in my anal hole, she thinks I'm gay." Which nobody asked him about those activities at all. They were just saying, hey, the lady alluded to the fact that she thinks there might be some things going on. His explanation was, I love the way she rolled has to my ass. So I'm not gonna do so. He told the gay guy, I promise I'll never do it.
And while people were digging through all of this, old footage of actress Vivica A Fox started making the rounds again. Now Vivica famously dated 50 Cent, and during one TV appearance, she made a subtle but pointed comment suggesting his sexuality wasn't quite what he wanted the world to believe. At the time, most people just took it as a celebrity shade. But after Jaguar's claim resurfaced, those clips took on a wild new life online.
First of all, the pot calling the kettle black is all I'm saying.
Ooh, so you're not insinuating that
He's gay?
50 Cent is.
People also started bringing up the years 50 Cent spent publicly cloning Diddy and making jokes about his sexuality. And some felt that pattern was worth a second look.
Like your relationships in Hollywood.
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Suing you all, Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner thieves. In Theater January.
Oh, that's what he said.
Then there is Gene Dale, Diddy's former bodyguard. Gene had previously claimed that Diddy pursued sexual relationships with male rappers. In one interview, he described a specific encounter involving Diddy and a famous rapper at a hotel, with allegedly intimate items being purchased for a private meetup. He never said who the rapper was.
Spaces and everything. I seen his faces several times before. He said, yo, I gotta speak to my cousin. I said to him, well, they busy right now, man, and they told me don't let nobody come in the room. He said, you ain't going in the room, it's your cousin now. They told me nobody could go in the room. So he said, I don't care who you are, what you doing like that. I'm going to get my cousin. He went to go and try to open the room. I grabbed his ass, jerked him up, and slammed him on the piano.
The unnamed tale opened the door wide for speculation online. People started connecting Gene's story to old interview where 50 Cent made offhand jokes about his own private experiences.
I'm just looking at the places where he's picking stuff from. There's one part he picked up some things from up here on my left side. And then he picked quite a few of them down. I'm like, okay. He put them in the bag. And when I went by there, and I looked up there, and it said butt plugs. And I was like, hey, yo.
And from there, this theory exploded with a growing number of people convinced that Gene's Deal mystery rapper was 50 Cent all alone. All of this brought up a bigger question. Why has 50 Cent made so many anti-gay jokes over the years? Was it insecurity, a way to protect his image, or just his personality?
I get uncomfortable. Like he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Knighty's wedding, he told me to take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You're gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Meanwhile, Jaguar kept pushing her main point, that the industry silences anyone bold enough to speak up against the people at the top.
A faggot. Curtis. I'm sick and tired of him. Who respected him if he came out the closet? No. He's trying to move Diddy and Jay-Z out the way so he can run it. And the truth is, I ain't mad at him. I just don't trust him. Because the truth is, he would just be another kind of monster.
As things escalated, Jaguar got even more direct. She brought up her own legal history and claimed to have personal knowledge about 50 Cent's private life, including alleged connection to rapper Soulja Boy and other men she chose not to name publicly. From there, her focus widened to industry as a whole. She described what she sees as a system, one specifically designed to protect the powerful, while destroying anyone who tries to operate outside of it. The artists who disappear, the careers that collapsed, the one who get replaced. She says none of that is random. It's all about design. And sitting right at the center of her crosshairs once again was 50 Cent.
I'm gonna tell you who I think should be in it. Things that he said before Cassie filed the lawsuit. Right before Cassie filed the lawsuit, he was talking about how Diddy used to send videos of Cassie getting partied on, getting freaked off on.
As her statement spread online, more people started going back through everything Jaguar had ever said about him. And her supporters argued she would been warning people about 50 Cent long before it became a trending topic.
I know your type, Curtis. You gonna fall for one of my real soon.
She went even further, alleging that he regularly sends investigators after people he sees as threats, using private information and behind the scenes pressure as a weapon to stay protected. She also claimed 50 has been involved in spreading false narratives for personal gain, and even hinted at possible connections between him and the blackmail and the compromising tape allegations surrounding Diddy's legal case. And right now the internet is split straight down the middle. There are people who genuinely believe Jaguar Wright is pulling back the curtain, exposing uncomfortable truths that powerful people in entertainment have spent years trying to keep hidden. One thing that really stood out to a lot of viewers was Jaguar's theory about why 50 Cent went noticeably silent once the federal investigation into Diddy started getting serious.
I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you with 50?
Hey, yo.
Why y'all got?
Hey, yo, I don't have no beef with
I don't know why.
with 50. He loves me. He loves me.
The